I read this online the other day. It said, Mama taught me how to be independent, but she never taught me how to keep a man. So, what did you learn from your mothers about relationships?
Ooh, that's a
Oh
good
my
question.
goodness.
That is a good question.
That's a good question. I was so used to just me and mom did everything. You know, she was the fighter, the provider. She was the one that took me to school, picked me up, did everything that I needed. So when it comes to a man not being there, that was a norm for me. It wasn't like, there's supposed to be a dad here, there's supposed to be somebody. That wasn't, I didn't see the absence of that as a problem. It wasn't a big deal.
My mom was everything was about dad. Everything was about taking care of dad and serving dad. And I remember sometimes thinking, my mom, she used to be kind of spunky and she used to have a little sass. And I remember that there were some times where it would sneak out, but a lot of times it seemed like it was very repressed. And I don't think it was, I don't know, I think she enjoyed the security of my dad and she enjoyed having my dad, but as I saw the relationship grow and as we got to grow up with them, I saw sometimes a little bit of my mom kind of slip away in deference to my dad. And not that it was, I don't think she felt that, but it was something that I think I noticed over the years.
Well, I was raised by a single mom, with my grandmother. So you've got females all over the place, and when it came, and I knew my father, I still know my father. But then, being raised by a single parent, with my grandmother, that I would see when my mom would have boyfriends. When her boyfriend would come over and I could see the excitement, how excited she would get, when there was I won't say there was a man coming around, but she was in a relationship. And I thought that was pretty cool. And so when I saw that, she'd get excited and, just in the sense of just having someone. So that gave me a glimpse into, okay, what a relationship could be like. Even though you're being raised in a household full of strong women and, don't let nobody mess over you, kind of thing. But when it came time for my mom, when she got into relationships, that they were good, if they were good. And, if it went to maybe, getting engaged and wanted to get married, some of that didn't happen. However, just during those little, little vignettes, little moments, I could see like, okay, a relationship is worth having. It is worth having.
See, I had a similar experience with being raised by women. So I had a single mom, and then I had my grandmother, and I had my aunt around. So it was all women. The only male that I remember is my grandfather. And he was so, I don't want to say he wasn't present, but almost he wasn't. It was like he was there, but not really there. So the women in my family were so strong. Like it was just like these poor men that existed. And I had my uncles as well, but again, they didn't play too much of a role in my life. So I never saw what a relationship looked like.